Hey guys, welcome to Aloha Life Now. My name is Danny.
And I'm Eric.
And we are doing a special today, and it's about credit card points. Because as you know, everybody is going to have to fly to Hawaii. So we want to figure out what is the best way for you to rack up your points. So Eric is an expert, and I'm going to default to him.
So we want to help people get to Hawaii and experience everything we show you and things that are great about Hawaii. And everyone loves Hawaii, right? But the image is, it's expensive. And to be honest, Danny, it's expensive.
It's expensive, yes.
So there's a way to actually get tickets, hotels, and other things for basically free. Free. And I know there's going to be the people who are anti-credit cards and everything like that, and that's fine. It's not for everybody. But for the people who are, have discipline and won't abuse their credit cards and can actually pay them off on time, then this system would work. That's my little disclaimer. It's not for everybody. And I know there's a lot of people who are like really against it, Dave Ramsey strategy, everything. But those are for the people who have gotten into trouble with debt. This is for people who can control debt and can take advantage of it. Because look, banks, you pay so much money to them. You use the ATM, they take your money, you transfer money. I tried wiring money today, $45. So it's my money. I was trying to transfer to my bank. But anyway, so this is a way to get some of your money back. And credit card bonus points they're free money basically. Why not?
Okay. So I have a question about that because I see tons of different promotions where it's like you get points, or you get cash back, or you get miles. So what is the difference?
There's a lot of differences. I mean, they call it a lot of different things. Cashback, that is it's good. That's the one for safe people. Okay, because all you're getting is a % back on everything you spend, which is good. I have cashback rewards as well. Now, if you want to get free flights or free hotel rooms or those kind of things, the cashback is not going to help.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's just to get a little bit of your money back. And eventually, once you get started into this, later on those will be really good. But that's the difference of cashback between points. Now miles and points, they're kind of the same. Miles, the image is for flying, right?
Right, yeah.
Points is just more flexible because it can be used for hotels, flying, and cashback. So it's pretty much the everything type of thing is points.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Now, there's a strategy to this.
Okay.
Because if you're gonna start, you might be lost. You might be getting mailers. Oh, discover this, or Hawaiian Miles this.
50,000 miles.
Exactly. Or you go to the bank. If you're in Hawaii, Bank of Hawaii offers you miles as well for getting a Hawaiian Airlines credit card as well.
Right.
So you get a lot thrown at you. But if you're gonna do this to the max, to really take advantage of it, you have to know the strategy. And today I'm going to give you a little introduction about it.
Oh man! You're not going to give us the full-on strategy?
The thing is, it's not for everybody, and I don't want to make a general video about it.
Okay.
Because I would have to talk to you individually and know your goals and where you're at and what you can handle.
This is just to keep it simple.
This is just to get you started.
Okay, just to get us started.
Get you started. So the number one thing, start with Chase.
Chase.
If you want to do the strategy right, start with Chase. And here's why. Chase has the best point system. They do points. They don't do miles. They do points.
Okay.
They're called UR points. That's the name. Every point family has their own names.
Okay.
Chase, UR. Okay, UR points. And the reason why they're the best points, so most lucrative, but also the hardest to get in. They're the most restrictive.
Oh.
Okay.
So you have to have like good credit?
Not in that sense, but they limit you to how many Chase cards you can get, or how many cards in general. Chase has this weird rule. It's the 524 rule. You cannot have more than 5 credit cards in the last 2 years. And it doesn't matter if they're Chase. Any credit card, that means Macy's, Costco, anything, cashback, doesn't matter what card you got. But that's why they're really restrictive. That rule, just it's like a slap in the face to people who want the points because they do have the best points.
Oh, okay.
And they're getting more and more restrictive. So you know, when I got in at a really good time. I've amassed, I think I have about 450,000 UR points.
450,000 points?
It's a lot.
I don't even know how much one point is, but 450,000
it's a lot.
Pennies, that's a lot.
It's a lot, and
it's
because I got in the beginning when they had the higher bonuses and I could actually double dip on some, but that's something else. But to give you an idea, I just booked in January 3 nights at one of the top hotels in Lima, Peru, in Miraflores for my sister's wedding, and I checked on hotels.com and Expedia and things like that. It was going for $1,000 a night. Okay, my whole 3 days cost me 50,000 UR points. Okay,
wow.
So you can, the equivalent, if you want cash back, 10,000 points is $100. Okay, that's the equivalent, right? So 100,000 points would be $1,000, right?
Right.
So that's the equivalent. But that's why we don't want to take cash back, because if you use it for hotels and flights, they expand immensely.
Right.
I couldn't even get 1 night at that hotel.
No.
Not even. It was $1,000 a night at that hotel. But it gave me 3 nights because I went through their portal, and they sometimes have specials and things like that. So your points go beyond that. And that's why UR points are so valuable, because you can find amazing deals, not only for hotels but flights too, through their portal. Now back to Chase, the credit card. So 524, you got to remember that rule. So you got to know what cards you open in the last 2 years, because that blocks you. Okay.
5 cards.
And within 2 years.
So
okay.
4 months.
So let's just say I opened a Costco card last year. I only have 4 slots left.
Okay.
Okay. Now I get my first Chase card. I only have 3 cards left that I can get with Chase. And you're thinking, oh, that's still a lot, right?
Right.
Chase has the best credit cards on top of everything. On top of having the best points, the best everything, they have the best co-branded credit cards.
Again, we are not sponsors of Chase.
We're not. No, this is just the strategy. So for example, Chase has its own cards. Like they have the Freedom, Preferred, Reserve, Ink, Preferred, all these. These are the Chase ones, okay?
Yeah.
And they give you UR points. All right? And so these are the ones we want to start with. But then they have a lot of co-branded cards. Like Southwest, Hilton, not Hilton, sorry, Hyatt, Marriott, United. So it's a long list. Avios, so the British Airways, even Disney, they have a co-branded Disney card. Never get that one, but because they limit your cards. Okay, so there's a strategy that goes into this. Okay, start with the UR points, but now, how do we come to Hawaii, right? So I'm only gonna do Chase because you can tell this is a lot of information.
Yeah.
Now, the great thing about UR points, they transfer to many different partners. So they're flexible, right? You can go through the Chase portal, or you can transfer it 1 point to 1 point to a different partner. And they partner with everybody, like a lot of hotels, a lot of airlines. And here's the trick to come to Hawaii. So for example, Delta.
Yeah.
If you have Delta points, they fly to Hawaii from the West Coast, actually from anywhere in the US, right? And it'll cost you about 45,000 points to come here round trip, maybe more, okay? But Korean Air, this is the big thing. Korean Air doesn't fly here, but they partner with Delta. So if you buy a ticket or use your points through Korean, you get on a Delta flight, but it's half the price.
Same airline.
Same airline.
Same seat.
It's just going through a different way.
Okay.
So you're going through Korean Air, and they have just better point system.
Oh.
And this is the great thing about Chase. The UR points transfer 1-to-1 to Korean Airlines. All right.
So there's none of that currency change. It's just 1-to-1. Fantastic.
So depending on the time of the year, but most of the time, you can find a round trip ticket to Hawaii for 25,000 points.
And how much would that equal in dollars?
$250 if you did the cash back. All right. So that's nothing. to give you an example why it's nothing, one Chase card bonus, sign-up bonus, is 50,000 points.
You're gonna get 50,000 points.
So right there's 2 tickets, 2 round-trip tickets. Wow. Just right there with one sign-up bonus.
That's pretty good.
So that's one strategy to get a cheap flight over here. All right. Even if you wanted luxury, business class I think is only 45 or 50,000 Korean points round trip. So for that one bonus, you could get a business class trip round trip ticket to Hawaii and back. All right. And then the other points you have could be used for a hotel or whatever. That's the thing. Okay. So that's one way. UR points. Korean Airlines to fly to Hawaii for really cheap. It's the best deal. There's other ways, but you'll be using more points. Korean Air right now I think is #1 for the cheapest way to get to Hawaii.
Okay.
Now the biggest news in the point world or in the credit card world.
Yes.
Southwest has just announced that they are gonna fly to Hawaii.
Yes.
That is huge, 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 huge. And if anybody who flies Southwest knows that they have a great system, okay? They'll refund your canceled flights. You can change dates. You can do, it's super flexible.
How much do they charge for like 1 cup of water?
I don't know. But I'm just trying to get people to fly over here.
Yeah.
Now, the places that they fly have expanded every year. Now you can go to, people think, oh, Southwest just for mainland only, right? And it used to be like that.
Right.
And just the major hubs. But now they actually fly to the Caribbean, Central America, and now Hawaii. And that's like the hugest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because Southwest Airlines is the only airline that has this wonderful, magical little thing called Companion Pass.
What's that? What's that?
Okay, so Companion Pass, this will change your whole life.
Okay, I'm ready.
And you can come to Hawaii all the time. This is the big thing. Companion Pass. You need a certain amount of points or a certain amount of flights to achieve a Companion Pass. Lasts 2 years. Okay, 2 years from the time you got it. It depends on when you got it, but it's 2 years. Okay, that's an insane amount of time. Let's say I got the Companion Pass and I put Danny as my companion.
All right.
Any flight I take with Southwest, doesn't matter if I bought the ticket with points or with miles or with money, Danny gets to fly for free.
What?
I buy one ticket, the second ticket, whoever your companion is free. So basically, I can tell Danny, hey, pay half of this, and then so you can get 2 tickets for the price of one, basically.
It has to be the same flight.
That's the catch. If I fly and Danny wants to come, that's good. But if Danny flies, he can't fly by himself. It has to be together. Okay, I can fly by myself. That's fine. I mean, Danny could fly by himself too. But if we want to use the Companion Pass, it has to be together at the same flight, same time.
That's so great for couples, for
married couples, for dating couples, for best friends. I mean, it's just insane. There's limits to it.
Okay, what are they?
You can change your companion.
Yeah, I don't like you anymore.
Yeah.
I'm changing my companion.
But you can only do it 3 or 4 times, maybe 3 times a year, or 4 times a year. So it's limited. But that's still a lot if you think about it. Yeah, I'll put my spouse for most of the time, and then she can't come to this big trip, but I'll put my best friend, and then after that big trip, I'll put my spouse right back on.
Right.
So it's flexible.
That's awesome.
And that's per year, so you can change it the next year because you have this for 2 years. Remember, all right?
Wow.
So this is the most magical, amazing thing ever, right? And it's not just with paid tickets. I have all these freaking points. I could buy my ticket with a point, and then Danny flies for free, or my companion flies for free, and then maybe I can charge him some money, right, to get that back, or whatever.
Yeah, it's better than paying full price.
And that's amazing, and they're gonna start from 2018. So why not get the Companion Pass starting January 2018, because then that'll last you 2 years. So now, here's the danger part of it. If I got my Companion Pass today, it's November.
Yeah.
That means it would only be good till the end of this year and next year.
Oh, yeah.
So why would I do that, right?
Yeah.
If I got it in December, I would only get a year basically.
Right.
So you want to start the new year.
So do you have to sign up for the Companion Pass?
No, there's 2 ways to get it. So yeah, let me tell you, this is the big thing, right? How to get the Companion Pass. You can fly, I think it's 200 flights with Southwest Airlines. So you'd have to fly like twice a week. I don't know, like you need a ton of flights, right? Of course, that's not practical unless you're doing a business trip or something like that all the time. The other way, 110,000 points. If you reach 110,000 points or miles, Southwest miles, bing, 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 you're achieved your companion pass, okay? Now, what counts for that? Of course, flights, the miles that you occurred with your flights, right? Shopping portal, they have a portal that you can shop. But the main thing is the credit card, okay? When you use that credit card, all those miles go towards that, right?
Right.
But what have I been talking about? I don't like I don't like waiting. I mean, to charge, you'd have to spend a ton of money to make up 110,000 points.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the best way is the bonuses, the sign-up bonuses.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so right now, I believe it's 50,000. This is the great thing. Southwest has 3 credit cards. 3 credit cards with Chase. And they all have bonuses.
Okay.
You can get 2 of them. You can get the regular personal one and a business, or the regular and another regular. Okay? And I believe right now they're 50,000, 50,000. So with 2 credit cards, 2 of those Chase Southwest credit cards, you have 100,000 points right there. No sweat off your back, anything, right?
Wow.
You have to make up the next 10.
Okay.
And that's a lot easier than 110, right?
Easier, yeah.
And then of course, as soon as you reach 110, you activate your companion pass, put your companion, boom, you're ready to fly. Guess what? All those points that you just got, all those 110, you get to keep them.
Oh, okay.
You're not trading in 110 for that companion pass. You get your companion pass plus now you still have 110,000 Southwest points or miles. Take a trip with your companion, right?
Yeah.
So it's a great system. Now, I'm making it sound easy. I mean, for me it's pretty easy, but this is the thing that you have to remember. To reach bonuses, they require a spending amount, a minimum spending amount.
Right, like 5,000 in 3 months or something.
Exactly. It's always in 3 months, right? I believe Southwest is pretty easy. I think it's $2,500 or $3,000 in 3 months. So that's really simple.
Yeah, it's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, there's ways to do it without spending your money that you need to spend. This is another technique I won't get into today.
Yeah, that's a separate strategy.
Yeah, because I mean, for me, like I would get like 4 credit cards with bonuses. Make a strategy, make a plan to meet the minimum spending requirement. Okay, so let's say you have a big bill that you have to pay. Okay, boom, it's time to get it. So that it could be anything. It could be like a school, health insurance, your telephone, I mean your cell phone, your internet cable, all that, your grocery, everything, put it on there. So another technique to meet the minimum spending is to add your spouse or the person you're dating or your best friend as an authorized user on your credit card. Someone you trust, right? Because they'll get their own card and everything they charge is going to your account, right?
Oh, okay.
So they can help you pay it, but at least now you have 2 people paying off or paying towards that minimum spending of the 2,500 in 3 months or 3,000 in 3 months, right? So you need at least 1,000 each month, which you can do, and it's just with your regular spending. I mean, I spend all that all the time, right? So make a plan, basically, and then make sure that if you want the Southwest Companion Pass, make sure that you can get it. You're not over that 524 rule.
Okay.
Because it's Chase, so it falls into that rule. So if you've already had 4 cards, maybe you only be able to get 1 Southwest card. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now, there's also ways around this because business cards don't count. So that's another thing. But just make sure. So we would have to go over how many cards you have in the last 2 years. There's Credit Karma. Great free app and website. It will actually tell you what you've opened in the last 2 years. So that's a really easy way, and it'll tell you your credit score. Of course, it's not the real credit score, but it gives you an idea.
Soft pull.
Yeah, it gives you an idea. Yeah, it's not going to pull your credit, of course.
So going back to your authorized users on your card, do they count? Like, so for instance, my wife and my son are authorized users.
So that's a good question. They won't count against your. So let's say you have 3 cards, right?
Yeah.
But under your card, it's not going to be 3 blocked out of your 5.
Okay.
It's going to count 1 against theirs.
I see.
Okay, so they're gonna have one card against theirs.
Okay.
But it's really easy. So let's say like you started and you got your cards, your 5 chase card or your 3 chase cards or the companion pass, right? And let's say now your wife wants to try to do points too, and she wants to open a slot. You can just take her off as an authorized user, and I'll free up a slot for her again.
Oh, I see.
So authorized user doesn't really count as a like you got a credit card. It does while you have it, but as soon as you take it off, it falls off.
And it only counts against her.
It only counts against her. It won't count against you at all.
Okay.
Whereas, let's say you have a card and you're like, oh, I really want to be under the 524. I want to be under 5. I can cancel my old card my Costco card that I got last year. Doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Still got the 2 years.
Yeah.
And also, it's not really good to
cancel. You should not cancel. No.
It could affect your credit.
It does. Because credit is based on history.
Okay.
So especially you do not want to ever close your oldest card because that's giving you a lot of history, credit history. Never, rule of thumb, never close a free card. If you have a free card, you're not paying a yearly fee, don't close it.
Or you can, if you had a yearly fee, you just, within the same company, just switch it out for a free year, like no annual card. Right?
Yeah, you can product change. Not all of them let you product change, but you can. So for example, the Southwest has an annual fee on each card. I think it's $95 on one of them and $65 on the other. Completely worth it. That's a yearly fee. Think about it. You have a pass where you're going to get a free ticket every time. Way worth it. Way worth it.
Yeah.
And in the future, if you don't want it anymore and you don't want to pay that yearly fee, that you can cancel. Okay, as long as it's not your old, it wouldn't be your oldest card if you're just opening it now, right?
Right.
So you can try to product change it to a free card too. But I don't know if Southwest does product change, but you can try.
Okay.
Never hurts to try.
Well, I think, man, we've gone like almost a half an hour, and if people are still watching, that's because they're dedicated, and you know, we can definitely do a part 2 to this. So.
Yeah, because we haven't even hit hotels. I mean, but I mean, yeah,
rental
the same.
cars, right?
Yeah, the same kind of idea. The same thing with hotels. You can do the same system, same strategy. You just have to know which cards to do it. And this is general advice. So if you're interested in this, put in the comment. I want a message from you, like, or I want help. I want a message. Whatever. Comment.
Hashtag I want help.
Hashtag I want help.
Hashtag I want help, Eric.
Yeah. Say hashtag just put I want help, Eric. Just put it in the comment, and then I can see the comments, and I'll private message you, and then we can talk and see where you're at, and then I'll give you my advice, because it's really hard to generalize this advice, but I just wanted to make a structure and give you an idea of that there is a way to come to Hawaii and enjoy paradise for free, basically.
Hey, and Eric's just being humble, but you know, please, you're gonna ask him for advice, respect his time, and you know, he of course would be happy to accept donations, so feel free to send your donations.
I like helping, but but thank you for watching. You know, if you have any questions, put it in the comment, you know, tag your friends, do anything. We're trying to build Aloha life, try to help people enjoy the beauty of paradise here. Yeah, and have a good one, man.
Yeah, Aloha.